On the last episode, I crossed 3 beautiful cities on 3 consecutive nights on the brilliance of the seas, and I also met the head chef. Now it's time to sit back and relax as we make our way to Barcelona in Spain. When you're on a cruise, you don't have to eat and party all the time. There are also countless opportunities to stay fit. The gymnasium offers breathtaking views of the ocean while you work out and burn off all that unlimited supply of food. Well, now that the workout is done, it's time to cool off. The brilliance of the seas has several different facilities to relax. On no extra charge, guests can use the swimming pool, the jacuzzis and other facilities. An Indian-themed solarium has been specially built where cruisers spend hours improving their tan before reaching the next destination. Places where you will have to shell out some money are the spa and the salon. You can also play a round of mini golf, basketball, table tennis, or as I preferred, climb to the highest point on the ship. Thanks to a strategically placed rock climbing wall on the top deck of the ship, I took up the challenge of what I believe is a far more stimulating form of exercise. It's safety first, where the head instructor gives me instructions of how not to get blown away, and then I make my way to the top. And yes, you get to show off if you reach the pinnacle.
The fact that you can do so many activities at night after you've left the port, and you can do so many interesting things on board. We've taken tango lessons, we've done sing-alongs, we've had parties, and we did rock climbing, and that was my first time. Very exhilarating, by the way. Everyone should try that at least once. What else have we done? We've done everything. I mean, we've got the chance to do activities that we probably wouldn't do if we were just booking in a regular hotel and going to 1 or 2 destinations on our own.
The passengers are somehow laid back. They are, in a way, very relaxed, and it's not very stiff or formal. It's the cruising is very modern, a modern style, a lifestyle cruising, if you want.
If exercise is not your forte, then there's the all-important facility for intellectual pastime. The ship has a tiny library on Deck 9. I was a little late in discovering this and learnt a valuable lesson. It's advisable to check out a book right at the beginning of your journey. Chances are all the interesting ones will have already been checked out halfway through the trip.
Well, hello everybody and welcome to another Brilliance Live. This is a very special Brilliance Live. I'm up here on the bridge, the wonderful bridge of the Brilliance of the Seas with the master, Captain Hakan, and the captain's going to explain exactly what's been going on in the last 24 hours.
After a day of relaxing on board, it's not all good news on the ship's in-house TV network. This is very interesting. The ship has its own TV station where they send out regular information about different activities on board, about excursions and different ports of call. But at times there is urgent information that needs to be sent out to guests. Now the ship is delayed today because we are going through a very bad weather system, due to which we are going to take a detour and we are going to miss one of the ports of call, that is Cannes.
So, Captain, what's been going on with this weather? This weather is incredible right now.
So yesterday we had a very strong winds in the Ionian Sea, and that was on the track leaving Corfu. So in order to avoid those strong winds and high seas, we're going on a more southerly track this morning.
Okay.
And we have been heading towards Messina now during the morning.
Good evening. How are you?
The news reporter on the TV is also the entertainment director of the ship. Gordon Watman is the man in charge of ensuring that the guests are always happy. He and his team put up performances in this theatre every night to make sure that it's not all plain sailing for the guests. Good weather or bad, he keeps spirits high.
Are you doing all right? Come on, I'm telling you. Have you got your sea legs yet? Yep. I'm telling you, I'm watching people walking down corridors. If you have a couple of drinks, you'll... Trust me, I mean, tonight may be better. Tonight may be better.
I met Gordon right before one of the shows.
This theatre here is your baby.
Yeah, of course, every night. Every single night we have a different show in the theatre. And that's what cruising's all about. On land, a theatre just has one show that maybe shows for months or years if you're in Broadway, the West End of London, wherever you are. But here we do a different show every single night. We have production shows, full magic shows, flying acts, all sorts in the one theatre. So every single night is different.
Tell me about the performers. Where do they come from and how do you find them?
Well, we have a large entertainment department in our Miami offices. And then we have audition processes, especially for the singers and dancers, all over the world. So right now in the cast here, I have America, Canada, England, Australia. I mean, they're from everywhere.
You've got obviously a lot of people on the cruise ship from different nationalities, different backgrounds. How do you ensure that the performance is up to the mark and everybody, walks away with a good feeling?
Well, the thing is, I think you have to broaden it. You have to make it broad. And we try to make everything as visual as possible. So, let's face it, if someone's not exactly speaking the language, they're not exactly speaking English, at least it's visual. They can see it, with the music.
You forgot to mention another role. I was in my cabin right now and I saw you on TV. What's that all about?
Well, I do a daily television program. That gives people general information. I try and make it fun and informative. So any information we need to pass on, I give them the information.
The entertainment is not limited to the theatre. His team is out every night organising different themed parties. The turbulent sea is no excuse for missing out on a 70s dance party.